Hey guys, I was asked to do this video and I just wanted to show you guys how we do this. And in this video is going to have, after me is going to be Bobby Gilbert, and then Billy Blake, the third, Bubba, at the end of it. And basically, I'm going to show you guys how I wrap my bat. I put bat tape on it. Now, with me and Bubba, and we've always done this, is we don't put a lot of tape on our bat. And I'll show you guys how much tape we put on them. And the reason that I think about this, and Billy thinks about this way back in the day, was less handle weight. And we do shoot a lot of spray tar, pine tar, spray adhesive on our bats throughout the year. And every time you spray it, you're actually adding weight. So we actually do this probably 3-4 times a year, and we'll retape the bat. And then after I get through talking, I'll show you guys, I'm going to show you a bat that I got, and I weighed, it's actually this bat right here. And I weighed the handle on it, and they actually built up this handle right here to be really, and it had a taper on it, and it had tape all over it, and it was full of pine tar. The whole bat down here was just full of pine tar, and it looks like they had it on there for probably 2 or 3 years. And then I'm going to weigh this bat where it doesn't have any pine tar. And you guys can see the difference whenever you guys add a lot of bat tape and you add a lot of pine tar on your bat and you don't change it out or anything. So basically what you're doing is you're changing the whole makeup of the bat. You're actually making your bat, which is an end load, which this is an end load, 12-inch end load. You're changing that bat into a balanced bat, or maybe even if you go, if you go too much, it'd be a balanced, depending on your end weight too, but a mid load, basically. So in my opinion, you're losing performance because you're not getting that whip, you're not getting that sledge effect with the bat. You're heavy in your hands, is what I call it. You're putting a lot of weight on your hands, and just look at these weights, guys, that they had on this bat. But I'm going to show you right now how I do mine. Bobby Gilbert does his different. He actually runs a taper on his bat, and he actually uses a little bit of pine tar, a little bit of spray adhesive is what they use, right? A lot of guys using the dugout too. I got pine tar. I use the rub and the spray. And but Bobby, I bet, tapes his bat probably 3 times, 4 times a year. He'll retape it because he doesn't like a lot of weight, like me, and Bubba doesn't like a lot of weight on the hands. But what I usually do is just regular athletic tape, and my strips are probably around, what was that, 8 inches, roughly around 8 inches. So basically, kind of like how Bubba did it, and Bubba gonna do it, you haven't seen it yet, is we crisscross it, make sure they're even on each side. We did another one. Oh man, I hate that shit when it does that. And then turn it. And the reason that my theory about putting tape on the knob of the bats, because that's where I hold my bottom hand, my low hand. And I think, this is me, move this around, I think I can get a little bit more torque. Just not a lot, guys, just a little bit more torque if this has got stickum on it. So that's just my theory, because it doesn't twist in my hands. And whenever I'm using my hands to hit, I torque my bottom hand quite a bit too. So my theory about that is I want the best grip that I can have in that palm. And I think that with the glove, batting glove on, I think if I can torque it a little bit better, especially with the grip that it is right here, I think that's better for me. So that's my theory about that. And a lot of Bubba same way. Bubba likes that. He likes the way it's done like that too. Now, on the way I do this one is I'll start off running that tape at the very bottom. I'll do one wrap and then I'll angle it. And if you guys can see this, I go on the angle almost where it's probably going to have an overlap, probably less than a 68, between an 1/8 and a 16th, a 16 inch, an 1/8 inch and a 16 inch on the overlap. And then I'll just go all the way down the bat, not all the way down the bat. And what I usually do, guys, is my grip is as far as I go. So what I'll do is right here, I'll straighten it out, and then that's it. That's my grip right there on these bats. That is my handle. You see it? We're just barely. That way I'm not running tape up here, and you guys would be surprised if you guys are running pine tar and you spray that tape with pine tar, how much weight it actually puts in the middle. I don't want weight in the middle. I want weight here, and I want weight here. Less weight here, but still, you don't want weight in the middle of your bat. You want it right here, mass on the end, and less weight on the hands. So my idea was just to run it, what is that, 6 inches, 8 inches right there on the bottom, just so I can grab it, and I kind of makes it look funny. A lot of you guys like covering all this up. I don't care about doing that. So there you go. That's the way I do it. Let me show you guys some pictures here before I get to Bobby on the way he does his, and then Billy the way he does his. Bobby runs a cone on the bottom of his, and it actually shows he does it totally different the way I do mine, and he runs tape all the way up here, all the way up this way. He actually goes this way with his tape. I'll show you guys. But I'm gonna throw up a couple of pictures before I go to Bobby, and you can see the difference in weights when you guys put that big old knob on the end of it, and you got a bunch of, and you don't change it out, and you got a bunch of spray tar on it, and just show you what you're doing to your bats. Whenever you get an end load, you're actually changing that bat into a mid load or even a balanced bat, depending on how much weight you guys put on the end. Thanks, guys.
In the back. That shady looking place. First time y'all posted it. Was that here?
Oh yeah.
Because I saw it on the field part, and I'm like, where in the fuck are they at?
That is at the
soccer field.
Soccer field.